Hey everybody, I hope you're doing well. Wow, so if you are in Philadelphia, you might want to really be careful. Look on the screen. This is a dentist in Philadelphia area, and it says, patients, if you've been to her dental practice, you might want to go ahead and get yourself checked. Let's check out this news clip.
And now the details. Some patients who went to the dentist recently now have to worry about whether they were exposed to HIV or hepatitis. The health department says the possible exposure was at Smiles in Rittenhouse Square in Center City. And tonight, the practice is closed and patients are being urged to get tested. Action News reporter Walter Perez live in Center City with those details tonight.
Wow.
Walter.
And Rick, health officials are contacting patients from Smiles at Rittenhouse Square who went to the clinic between April of last year until the present day. The reason is what health officials are describing as possible exposure to serious illnesses and viruses, including, as you mentioned, HIV. The investigation is ongoing, but Dr. Kirti Chopra's license to practice dentistry has already been suspended temporarily, and her practice, Smiles at Rittenhouse Square, has been shut down. And it all started after the state health department contacted the Philadelphia Department of Public Health.
They had received a complaint about this dentist and conducted an investigation. Our team went out with them to conduct an on-site visit to document the practices at the dentist office.
The ensuing inspection order goes into full detail about the findings. Those orders state that Dr. Chopra occasionally set aside used single-use anesthetic vials for reuse, and that she does not replace saline bags used for implant procedures until the bags are empty, just to name two.
It ends up being a lot of possibility of transfer of bodily fluids between patients.
Health officials say even though the risk of exposure is low, Dr. Chopra's patients are being encouraged to test for exposure to hepatitis C, hepatitis B, and HIV. An attorney representing the practice sent Action News a statement reading in part, quote, Dr. Chopra will continue working cooperatively with public health officials regarding patient notification, testing recommendations, and any required infection control remediation. We spoke with people who live in this part of Center City who say this is not something you'd expect when going to the dentist.
I am a little surprised because you would trust the medical profession.
Well, don't trust the medical profession. So this right here, it just sounds like so she can save some money. It sounds like just a way to save money. You have got to be kidding me.
At the dentist office.
The ensuing inspection order goes into full detail about the findings. Those orders state that Dr. Chopra occasionally set aside used single-use anesthetic vials for reuse, and that she does not replace saline bags used for implant procedures until the bags are empty, just to name two.
It ends up being a lot of possibility of transfer of bodily fluids between patients.
In this day and age, with the spread of STD and HIV, who in the you got paying for illness? Listen, it sounds like it makes me think she just wanted to save some money. This is so dumb and so stupid and so egregious and so careless, in my opinion. So you can save some money. It's going to cost you more, honey, the legal fees. And now shutting down the practice. So were you really penny pitching that bad? Bodily among strangers. So if you have gone to this dental practice, may want to get checked. It's not even necessary. She wasn't. Why? Were you gonna save like $1 million? I doubt that. This tells me this was probably done all so she could save some money. You have got to be kidding me. And not caring about the patients. Why would you do something stupid like this? Disgusting. Can you imagine? And they're saying from what, April of last year up until now? Can you imagine with all the diseases that are spreading?
Those orders state that Dr. Chopra occasionally set aside used single-use anesthetic vials for reuse, and that she does not replace saline bags used for implant procedures until the bags are empty, just to name two.
It ends up being a lot of possibility of transfer of bodily fluids between patients.
Health officials say even though the risk of exposure is low, Dr. Chopra's patients are being encouraged to test for exposure to hepatitis C, hepatitis B, and HIV. An attorney
Bodily fluids among it's enough among the folks you know. Seriously, in most cases. Bodily fluids betraying strangers, you say. Unbelievable. And some of these diseases, as you all work, can stay dormant for years. Look at the lives affected. And even if a person hasn't, test positive and they're okay, don't forget one test may not be enough for certain diseases. You may have to get tested again later on down the line. Think about the emotional and psychological damage. But hey, I guess she was saving on, saving on vials. How much? Again, all I can think of, why would a person do this? Maybe she's trying to, oh, no, 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 keep on using it, not until it's done. So you don't know what is being put inside your body. And even though the risk might be low, guess what? Tell that to a person who may possibly end up with a disease. Tell that to a person who may possibly end up with hepatitis or HIV. Oh, hey, the risk was low, but hey, you're one that got God. That doesn't mean, you gotta be kidding me. Tell that to that person. Basically compromising people's health. Unbelievable. Let me know what you think about this. I mean, it's like, are you really serious? Wow. Thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share. Be safe, be alert. A lot of craziness as in this dentist is out there, and I'm out. Wow. Nasty.